Well, how's it going today, folks? I'm Braap and welcome back to the Braap Shack. Today, we're going to dive into that TTR230 just a little bit, just to make sure that there's not any unseen damage that needs attention. And we're gonna order up some parts tomorrow morning. So let's zip off a couple things and see what we can see. So there she is. This was the guy that was shooting soapy water out from right about there. Right about there. So let's get give me a second. So we're going to remove a couple panels, fuel tank, seat, and then we can see what we can see. So it looks like there's a Phillips there, shouldn't be there. There's another Phillips on the other side, stripped out. That looks like a 10 mil. Okay. Oh, and zip tie. Got some zip ties holding on the number or gas tank covers there. Shut the fuel off. Well, now we're going to pull the air box, which is the two 10mm bolts. And two, what are these? Number 3 Phillips, or what the fuck ever, the great big fat one. Three great big Phillips, sorry. Now, she's almost free. We have vent hose. Vent hose gone. Looks like two more 10 mil on top. How's it going, Christopher?
Pretty good, you, bro?
Not so bad.
What you building now?
Oh, just gonna order some parts tomorrow, and I don't want to order his gasket without knowing for sure that that's the only damage. So, yeah, even the mud flap is attached to the fucking air box. That's different. If you hang out for about 10 minutes, I'm going to pull the head off and just make sure there's no internal damage.
For sure. I can learn things.
So now, come over on this side and we'll disconnect the throttle and junk and stuff, and then we'll zip that carb off. Here's the throttle plate. Looks like you're gonna need 10mm wrench. Loosen the cinch nut. Same thing, loosen the cinch nut. Now one's your throttle, this way. And this is the return cable, so that if your throttle gets stuck, when you twist the barrel back, it'll pull your throttle closed. That's why dirt bikes got 2 cables instead of just one, like every other thing. These little tiny blue zip ties are everywhere. Somebody bought a big ass bag of them things.
Looks nice when everything's together though.
Yeah, not blue.
Not blue?
Not blue. Alright, so we just about got all the junk out of the way. Black zip ties only. White ones are temporary. Okay. That's just to hold this for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Permanent ones are black. It's law. Oh, clothesline. Okay. What's that? Disconnect it. If you don't know what that is, then you should probably stop at this point and call your local mechanic.
Probably.
You can't identify a spark plug. You have no business taking this much stuff off of yours or anyone else's machine. Ah.
Good old fashioned muscle, eh?
And then at the end, you get to play a puzzle and find out where those all go. Everybody's always worried about going back to top dead center before they fucking take things apart, and then you move shit around anyway. You gotta check your top dead center before you start reassembling, regardless of whether or not you set it at top dead center before you started. But just in case there's anybody that wants to complain and be like, why didn't you? We'll set it to fucking top dead center. Pull the spark plug. Anytime that you pull a timing chain, You make fucking certain you're at top dead center before you fucking reassemble. So, I don't think it's such a big deal to yard apart an engine in any orientation, because I always make sure I'm back there before I start reassembly anyway. $18?
18, no. 17.
It's gonna be like, just kidding.
Or 11/16.
I see. On a fucking Japanese bike. Figure that out. There. Where are you looking? There's that little mark on the flywheel, and there's the V. Those are lined up, and then there's a line on the cam gear, and there's this V right here, and then the line on the cam gear. So when those are lined up, and that is lined up, then you're at top dead center on the compression stroke. You can be at top dead center, but if this line on the cam gear is pointing down, you're at top dead center on the exhaust stroke. There. Now you can't be like, how come you didn't put it to top dead center? And shit. And the head pipe should just come off. Just toss that off to the side, nice and gentle like.
Gotta be gentle.
Okay, back on this side, there was those 2 Allen keys that don't want to come off. Sure. Had a ratchet somewhere. Whoa. Whoa. I haven't broken these free. Look at this. That could be why the head gaskets. And I'm gonna say blown because it wasn't always leaking. So, you know, just because they're loose, that doesn't mean, oh, you can just tighten them and fucking you'll be okay. You might be. You might be, but I doubt it. If this gasket's salvageable, we'll know by taking it apart and we don't lose anything. You can't just assume shit's okay. Now we'll take off timing gear and we'll pull out the tensioner. Now at this point you don't want to drop anything, because if it goes down into the crank, you're opening that next. Piston looks like it's in good shape. Yeah, see, they're squishing. Because when you buy these, they're not flat, eh? They got ribs on them.
Yeah.
As you tighten them, you flatten them. This one has been flattened already, so I mean, a guy could try and put some sealant on it and squish the ever living shit out of them, and risk stripping fucking gear. I don't care. See, we're leaving top dead center already. See, so that was a waste of fucking 3.5 minutes finding top dead center. There we go. There's the bottom. Let's get some fucking light. And let's take some fucking look. I don't feel anything. There's some light, there's a little bit of a mark there, but you don't feel it at all. Yeah, you can't feel that at all.
This side towards you. Straight up. Yeah, right there.
I don't feel jack shit in there. That's alright. A new gasket, top end gasket set. So, as far as this bike goes, it's exactly what I thought it was. And, yeah, let's order up some parts tomorrow morning and have this bitch back on the trail within 10 days. So, that's all for now, folks. Until next time, have a gooder.